EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
It's tough enough to pull defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
Mustang 19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they can get things done early.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
68, 65, 65.
They're going to look to throw. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game.
Touchdown 49ers! Brock Bowers, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are on the board first here in Vegas.
Well, defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Raiders nothing.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey.
Here's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
You look at this Niner defense.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Change it. You.
Throwing is Jackson.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Michael Williams.
Second and goal.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still third and goal that they face now.
A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
Third and goal. Here's the option left. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. The kick by Elliott is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
In motion left is Wilson. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line.
In motion right, that's Wilson.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Now back to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. Sit up. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Go. We changed it. Hey, stand by. Hey, report. No. Motion.
Here's Jackson to throw. Drops it to Blue, complete. The Raiders at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there.
Middle. Hey, middle. Shut up.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. That'll be complete to Blue. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready,
so this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. First and 10.
They go with blue between the tackles. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, 6th overall.
And the Raiders have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
That's complete. It's the rookie from USC.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And Wilson in motion left.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
60 Vikings, 18, 5 in.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Now this time he'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
One.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Here we go.
And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Unable to corral him. He fights through.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
I like watching the
line.
wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On first down, it's Blue. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Looking to put a drive together. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he'll let it go deep right side. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's third and long. Back to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on third down. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Viking 18. Panther Street. Panther Street. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Get it. Ready.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Take off.
The pitch to Blue. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass going to turn into a loss.
Brings up third down.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
On third down, they run with Blue. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, But, boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. First down, and they go right back to blue. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
18-yard line.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60 by go.
That's taken in by Golden. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's 4th down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Ready. Check, 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 smash, check, smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 49ers' 6-yard line.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. DJ Turner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
2nd and 3. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready?
Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. They'll look to throw again. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
At the 2-yard line.
Ready, break. 19 Lions. Ready. Turn 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Keandre Lambert-Smith, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners get a bit closer. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And that's caught at the 2. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Let's go now.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 6.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Ready,
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Get up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get up.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Defensively, they know the situation. They stacked the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through it. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. And if they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go a long way behind.
It could be a house call. He sets to fire deep. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there for Vegas. 48 yards.